James chapter 1 verses 14 and 15. It says, "But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desires," or desire. "Then desire, when it is conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death." I'll read it again. "But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then the desire, when it is conceived, gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death." We can all be tempted, and temptation is not a sin. But if we start to think about it over and over again, then we're enticed, we're lured by sin. And before you know it, that sin has planted its seed within our hearts. And then we start to sin. And as we do it little bit by little bit, like yeast in bread, before it's baked, it rises bigger and bigger. It doubles in size. Like a cancer in the body, if it's left untreated, then it will spread throughout the whole body. So when we conceive, we're first tempted, and then when we listen to the devil, when we listen to Satan, when we allow that seed of sin to come into us, meaning by our own desires, we listen to it first and we allow it because we desire it, then we end up in darkness, right? We end up in darkness, meaning we've given birth to sin. And the sin, when fully grown, brings forth death, because the wages of sin is death. Anyone who does not have the Spirit of Christ dwelling in them does not belong to God, does not belong to Him.